Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It's another day into the mist, man. It's a rainy one. I'm out on a drift. I've drifted through a large stand of sugar maple, then through some hemlock. Now I'm into some mixed woods. I'm out with a purpose. I'm looking for turkey tail. I'm looking for red belts, and I'm checking to see if there's any pheasant backs or dryad saddle or the science name Serioporus squamosus starting in my area yet. I'm also noticing quite a few things. Right when I got out of the car, I found fiddleheads and a large patch of them, but they're too tall, man. They're too far gone. So I'm about a week, I would say, late for fiddleheads this year, but I know where they're at now. I know where to come and be checking next year, and it's a spot I can drive right to. So when I get back to the car, I'll try and remember to show you the fiddleheads. Even though they're tall, they're gone too far for the best eating. I can show you them and show you how to identify them. But anyway, it's right on. I was very happy to see them. So I just wanted to touch base with you before I gathered up half an hour of just me walking through the woods. And we're going to keep drifting, man. We're going to keep our eyes wide open. And I'm going to see if I can find turkey tail, red belts, and anything else I can see. And actually, right here at my feet, I'll show you. I see cinnamon fern, I believe, which is cool. I've seen 3, maybe 4 different varieties of fern coming up. So it's important to be able to identify all of them if you're going to forage for fiddleheads. But when I show you the fiddleheads, you'll see they're very distinct. Anyway, got to keep on keeping on, man. Hopefully the rain will hold off. It's one of those days. It's only about 5 degrees here in Nova Scotia today, and it's been a cold last couple days. So, and it is May 10th today. So Saturday, May 10th. But I said to myself, I don't care if I get soaked today. I'm getting out. I'm getting out for a few hours. It's been 10 days since I was in the woods, man. So I'm starting to get squirrely. I gotta go. Oh, let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Right on. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. So they're hard to see when you're just looking through the camera, I suppose, but these, I get nice and close. Those are what I believe to be cinnamon fern. There's quite a few of them here. Very fuzzy guys. Very nice to meet them, especially now that I know what they are. Spent some time researching my ferns this spring. Alright, there we go. And the first time in what seems like a long time, the forecast is correct. So I've set up on a random rock, man. These radicals are what they call the glacial radicals, big boulders just left here when the glaciers retreated. So I've the rain has finally come in. The forecast was correct. It's not raining hard yet, but it's enough that I'm starting to get damp. So I got my poncho tarp set up. I'm glad I brought the poncho tarp because I didn't have room for my big tarp today. I had that in the bag first, and I pulled it out and put the poncho in just for the versatility of it. So I got a dry little spot now to have myself some late breakfast, lunch type of thing. I guess it's around lunchtime now. I've had a lovely walk in the woods, and it paid off. Although I didn't find turkey tail, I definitely found red belt. So this one here I might keep for a showpiece to show people what red belt is. But that is Phamatopsis mountia. That's not a good one to describe what Phamatopsis mountia looks like. This one is, though. See how there's a red outer margin, red belt, right? It's going to be just smooth underneath, right? Whitish, cream colored, smooth underneath. When you touch it, it gets a little bit yellow. Has a lovely citrusy smell, man. Phamatopsis mountia is one of my key friends and allies for my health, man. This is the mushroom that I credit to taking away all my aches and pains. High anti-inflammatory, and just all around great mushroom to use in tea and tincture. So I appreciate you so much, Phamatopsis mountia. And oh, this one's a great one too. Look at the size of this one. That one's huge. I'm gonna get a lot of slices out of these guys. I'll slice them up, cut the part off that was on the tree, slice up the rest, get it in the dehydrator, give it a quick bath in baking soda. And then into the dehydrator it goes, and I will use these guys for tea and tincture. Mostly tea. I just did a tincture, so I'm good in that respect. But I mean, right at the bell, man. The universe provided all kinds. So now I'm hungry. I did a long, big walk around through the sugar maples. The spot I was going to doesn't exist anymore. Unfortunately, I mean, I'm on private land, and the landowner's been going through opening up his property lines, and it's awesome. It gets me, without bushwhacking, into places I haven't seen before. So, I have permission from the landowner to be here, and that's awesome, man. But he went down and cleared a property line, which I should have known he was gonna, but there was a spot there I was looking for. Didn't find it. Found this spot. This spot will do just nicely. So I'm gonna get set up. We're gonna get cooking. Another new development. So I've got a new alcohol bottle. We'll talk about that in a bit. I've made a new stove. I brought it back up because I've only just barely tested this stove. So what I've done, that's just my kettle and stuff. So my Trangia clone failed. My Chinese Trangia totally failed. Crack, split, leaks fuel. It's no good at all anymore. So that being said, I had to make a new stove, man. I had last week. I was burning some sticks in the yard, or why it was, and I looked in the shed and I had one of these. You might recognize this can. This is one of the Coglins or Coolins, whatever you want to call them. One of those wick stoves they have, the camp heat, they're called. So I had a bright idea. I don't like those wick stoves. They don't seem to work very well, in my opinion. I've had a lot of trouble just boiling water with them, so don't really have much use for them. So what I did though was I took the top off it and threw it in the fire. Tried to burn out anything that was inside it, whatever the fuel is they use for those stoves. Once I had burned it out, I drilled out the wick hole, made it a little bit bigger, and poked holes all the way around that inner ring there. And I stuffed pipe insulation in there. So a lot of pipe insulation, just stuffed and stuffed and stuffed. Because this is a fairly big stove, I want that pipe insulation to act as like a wick. And I'm still using the Trangia Clone pot stand. I do like that pot stand, and this stove burner fits in it perfectly. I gave it a try last night in the shed, and I was able to boil water with it, no problem. try to get this somewhat level here. I might need a stick. Anyway, I'm going to do some leveling. We're going to try this stove. Hopefully I get enough height here that I don't melt my poncho, because the stove might get rocking and rolling. Even if it does, I can always move it if I have to, I guess. Alright, I'm going to get this set up. I'll bring this back, man. Oh, there's nothing like being in the woods in a nice slow rain, man. Especially with a tarp over your head. What a great day so far. Right on. Okay, got water in my kettle. I might as well put my Twinings Earl Grey tea bag in there right now. My garbage is going right in my bag. Nothing is staying in the woods today, or any day. Okay, Earl Grey tea is in the kettle. Let's get some. So, this is not just methyl hydrate this time. I had some, whatchamacallit, 70% isopropyl alcohol. So, about half a bottle. So this is mixed. I don't know how that's going to work at all. I don't mind if I spill around the outside edge here, because I kind of want that to happen. Try to get the stove pretty full. It's a very big stove. When I tested it last night, it burned like it didn't go out for 30 minutes, man. Oh, there we go. Okay. I think I'm full, and last night I was not full. So that can go out there away from the... So I've got a loonie that I'm going to chuck on top of that hole in the center to drive the flame and heat out the vents, or out the jets. But we'll see. I don't even know how this is going to play out. This is an experiment because the stove is as yet unproven. Almost cut myself with the QSP Bison. Here we go. Might have to use a Bic lighter to get her going. Come on. Or maybe that isopropyl alcohol just won't work. It worked last night, but I did use a Bic lighter last night. So let's try that. Come on. Okay, it's lit. I'm feeling heat now. Definitely. Definitely lit. I'm going to give it a minute. Seems like around the edges are burning now. I'm going to very quickly drop in my loonie. Work it centered over the hole. I know you can't really see the flame on that, but it is burning. I'm going to get my kettle on it right away, man. Okay, kettle's on. Seems to be burning. Let's see what happens. Right on. Okay, we're set. We're cooking. So far, so good. Like I say, I did bring it back up if this seems like it's going to completely fail. But right now, we're cooking. Right on. Let's have a look at the tea. I don't know if you can even see me. I can't put you too far away because it's raining fairly hard there now. Oh yeah, tea's up to a really good boil. Let's get it on. Stove is working. Didn't look like it was gonna work at first, but it's going pretty good there now. Oh, the tea looks nice. Get this poured because I got food too. There we go. That is going to be a nice cup of tea. I'll just put him out there for now. I'm going to put the lid on my tea, but I'm going to leave it open, I think, just to get it to start cooling a little bit. Now, let's see Let's check you guys. Okay, we've accomplished tea. Oh, the water just drained right on top of my food. That's okay, everything's packaged. Ah, the difficulties of doing stuff in the rain. Right on. Okay, I gotta get food ready now. Alright, so let's get the pan on and get it started. So, I got my little bindle of food here. Hopefully you can see me, man. It is really starting to rain now. Considering how I'm gonna get... Well, I might get wet. I'm not far from the car here. So, anyway, back to the food for a second. We went back to the Whistleberry Man. Whistleberry Market in Pictou County. I did find this time the smoked chops ends. You can probably see it there. Whistleberry smoked chop ends. Pork, smoked pork, some of the best I ever had. So, ooh, where's the wind coming from? Can't even tell. Like, it doesn't even feel windy to me, but my stove is giving her like it's being buffeted. Okay. When the water comes off my tarp, it's alarming. Okay, stove is still giving her. I'm not going to go crazy, but I am going to put a little bit of oil in my pan. I'm going to have to be quick here because I can't leave you guys out in the rain forever. Oil into the pan. Not going crazy this time. Just a little bit. Olive oil, that is, too. Okay, let's get that rolled around nicely. My pan nicely oiled. That stove is giving her now, man. It took a while to heat up, but once it did, it really started going. I have oil in my hand, making it hard for me to get my knife. Okay, let's see what we got. Last time I couldn't fit all the pork in the pan. I don't know if that's going to be the case this time or not. Oh my goodness, look at that. It's like a huge chop. Ooh, that's hot. Oh, I'm getting plastic in the stove. Put that piece in. Oh, I think it's all going to fit this time. Rain is coming off my tarp right into my kettle right now. You gotta come over here. Okay. Okay. We are cooking. Ah. Yeah, I'll put my bison back. Let's check the lid on my... Make sure there's oil underneath each piece. Oh, that looks good, man. Okay, lid's going on that. I don't have anything else going in the pan today. It's just the smoked chop ends. Okay, right on. I get you guys out of the rain for a minute while that's cooking. All right, man. The level of difficulty has increased. Huh. My chop ends, my smoked chop ends are pretty much done. My stove is just about out, so that worked out perfectly. I didn't snuff it or anything. I just let it run. I did my tea on it. I did my chop ends on it. I shouldn't have mixed that fuel. I shouldn't have mixed the alcohol with the methyl hydrate. I think if I had just methyl hydrate, it would have worked better. Let's give the tea a try first. I Would love to put you out in the rain, but the functionality of my camera is starting to suffer from the damp weather. So I got to keep you under the tarp now, like me. And boy, I really want to show you the fiddleheads when we get to the car, but I don't know, man. We'll have to see. I'm considering how I can get this tarp on as a poncho as I take it down. I don't know. Let's see. Here's to the tea. Right on. Twinings Earl Grey. Black. I don't put sugar or milk in it. Saves me having to carry that. The rain is just pouring down, but I am nice and dry underneath my poncho tarp. No problem there at all. Oh, a cup of tea on a rainy day in the woods is nice, man. Being dry out here, it's really nice. All right. Oh, that's probably going to steam you guys right up. Hopefully that steam will pass. We got chopped ends, man. Ooh, careful. Let's start with just a little one. There's bones in them for sure. Somebody will be along to enjoy that later. Ho, 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 ho. That looks good, man. It's hot. And it immediately stuck to my teeth. Hmm. That's not going to stop me, though. Ooh, that's hot. Mm. Oh, man. I found this spot. Like I said earlier, it wasn't my intended spot, but there's nowhere to put the hammock chair here. I did bring it, but I couldn't pitch it. And that's fine. I don't mind standing, man. All good. I gotta let these chop ends cool a little bit more. I can tell you right now, that is delicious, man. Woo, and hot. So hot. Hmm. All right. Huh. You probably can't hear it, but I'm hearing the first human sound that I have heard in like 4 hours. Main trail, main four-wheeler trail, side-by-side trail, whatever you want to call it, multi-use trail, is down that way. And I just heard the first four-wheeler go by. And I've been here since 8 o'clock this morning. It's now noon, I think. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Sorry about the super close up of my face, man. Getting to know you. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna like look at this one. This one's just impressive. That's not a chop end. That's a full chop, man. And I forget what the price was on that. It was less than $5 for these three pieces. Ooh, I'm dropping everything. I didn't drop anything. I caught it. The benefit doing mushroom tea and tincture, one of the great many benefits, besides improving your health on your own, seeing things before they happen. And being able to react like cat-like reflexes, man. Let's have a bite of this huge one. Holy moly, that looks good. Mm-hmm. That's even better. Even better than the first time I had it. That's amazing stuff. Mm. Okay. I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat all of it. I'm gonna drink my tea. I'm gonna stand here in the downpour in the woods And just breathe, man, while I do it. You can almost hear the woods drinking it all up, man. Water is life out here, eh? Nice. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to film after I'm done eating. I'll bring you back when I'm done, and we'll go from there. Might not be able to use the microphone. It does not like rain at all. So, we'll see. I'll bring you back when I'm done eating. We'll see how it goes. Right on there. Wow. It's raining amazingly hard right now. So grateful that I did not get caught out in that, man. I'm kind of just biding my time. It's still early. Like I said, it's May 10th, Saturday, so I'm not in a big rush or anything. If this would let up just for a minute so I could get out of here, it'd be great. My smoked chop ends were fabulous, man. Whistleberry wins again. I got another pack of those too, and I still get the bacon ends. One more pack of those, so whew, I got those froze. I'll save those for another time. Maybe a little less wet. The sky looks just straight up gray. I don't see no light patches anywhere. I might have to just go for it, man. If it doesn't slow down, I'm not going to get the film tear down or anything. I'm going to have to get my camera tucked away so it stays dry. And I definitely won't be able to use the mic at all. I can barely hear myself talk. It's raining so hard. It's so loud on the tarp, man. Ah, but my tea is gone. Eternally grateful, man, to be able to come out here, do this, wander around. Like, this is private land. We have a lot of crown land in my area of Nova Scotia, and that's public use land. I can go anywhere I want on that, but it's some nice to have landowners that know you and respect you and know what you're doing and know you're not going to do any harm on their land. You'll never know I was here to let me explore and find mushrooms. Right? It's the best, man. I love it. Anyway, I don't know. One of my philosophies is I was going to say, I don't know what to do. One of my philosophies has been if I don't know what to do, I don't do anything at all. Because inevitably, you usually make things worse by doing things when you don't know what to do. But it's not the middle of winter, it's the middle of spring. I'm not going to perish if I get soaked right through to the bone. I still want to try to slip this poncho on as I take it down from being a tarp. I don't know if that's possible. I might give that a try. If I could get the hood open from underneath, I think I could do it, but I'm not going to be able to film it. So, oh, anyway, I've had an absolutely fabulous time out here today. I hope you have too. I'm still looking for turkey tail. When the universe is ready, when I'm vibrationally compatible, I will find them. Today was Pharmacopsis mountsia day, the red-belted polypore day. And I've got lots of those today, so my stores will be repellentish for a while yet. So happy to have found and confirmed fiddleheads too. If I'm completely soaked when I get to the car, I'll pick one and get it in the car and show you, man. Because I'm pretty excited about that. I wish I was a week earlier. They would have been perfect a week ago, I bet. Anyway, I'm gonna saddle up, man. I'm gonna have to see how this plays out. Like I say, we're supposed to have rain all afternoon, so I don't think there's much sense in me waiting this out. At least my tarp worked wonderfully. I found a nice dry spot. I've had a lovely bite to eat and a beautiful cup of tea. I found one of the things I was looking for, and I am grateful. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember, folks, as always, you will never find anything unless you go look. Go have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now. Okay, so I made it to the car, man. I literally did manage to get that poncho off my ridgeline, and like I did my prusik loops and toggles and slid them in and with it over my head, and was able to pull the toggles right and reach around and get the hood undone because I had the hood cinched off with the drawstring, and I was actually able to whittle it off the ridgeline and put it on. And I actually stayed fairly dry, man. I wish I could have recorded that. That was pretty cool. Quite a feat. Anyway, I made it back to the car, and I did manage to squirrel down beside the brook and grab a fiddlehead. So this, again, no expert at all about anything, man. Everything I say and do, right, is just what I think. I don't know anything. But this, I think, is a fiddlehead. Like I say, it's too far unfurled for what you're actually looking for. See how it's green, curled up, quite tight. The brown paper is a little bit hard to see that's on it. It's usually got brown paper. But see that groove up the center? I'll give you a look at it this way. See that groove? That groove is your telltale for a fiddlehead. There is another fern that looks like that, and it's actually, the groove is less pronounced. It's almost flat. But you could, I've been fooled by it before, not that I ate it or anything, but I've been fooled by it before and thought it was a fiddlehead, but it was actually flat. That groove should be very pronounced. So, there it is there. Right on. Next year, have to remember next year, fiddleheads, first week of May, last week of April. Get out and start looking for them, because I just missed them this year. These ones here are very close, right? They haven't unfurled as much, but they're still, you want them when they're tight, right? Only a tiny bit of stem. So anyway, that's fiddleheads. Happy to have found them. Know where they're at for next year. Had a lovely time in the woods, man. I know I already signed off, but I'll sign off once more. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed, man. Bye for now. Hope to see you on the next one.